Galaxy Geeks is Luke.
It's Audrey.
And today we're doing a reaction to Pitch Meeting for Secret Invasion. I really like pitch meetings. They're fun. Like, what's your thoughts on them?
You showed me a few. They're kind of spot on.
Oh, they're a little too accurate. But I wanted to do this one. This one of the first ones we're trying. We did like on his trailer earlier in the week. Now we got this one. We also did reactions to Secret Invasion. So this is ending the trifecta of all the reaction stuff for Secret Invasion. I think this might be the last time we talk about this show.
Yeah.
All right, hit that like button, comment. Let's dive on it.
So, you got some new Marvel stuff for me?
Well, actually, sir, I thought maybe we could take a little break. You know, we've been churning out so much content. I think everybody could use a little breather.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Right?
All right, that should about do it.
Yeah, that's good. So I'm thinking we do a Secret Invasion show.
Oh, the shape-shifting Skrull storyline from the comics?
That's the one. So Nick Fury's gonna come back to Earth, and let me tell you, he's old and miserable now.
As all protagonists should be.
Yeah, and so he's gonna meet up with Maria Hill. Remember her?
Oh, yeah, we only got snippets of their partnership in the movies. It'll be cool to dive into that a bit more.
Yeah, for sure. So she dies.
Oh, my God.
Pretty much right away.
Dang it.
See, it turns out that some Skrulls are evil now, and there's a little faction of rebels that want to start World War III.
What are they rebelling against?
Nick Fury.
What do you mean?
See, he and Captain Marvel had promised to find them a new planet, but after looking around for like 2 years, they were like, no, there's nothing out there. There's no planets at all.
Why don't they work something out like the Asgardians to have their own little place on Earth?
Unclear. So now this
Why
Skrull
didn't they
named
do that?
Gravik is in charge, and he hates Nick Fury and Talos.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and Talos' daughter Gaia is going to be a part of this group, but then she's going to realize, hey, maybe the Skrulls that want to kill a bunch of people aren't super nice.
So she's gonna switch sides? She is. Amazing. So Gravik basically wants humans to go to war and blow the planet up.
And live on it.
Well-
so what we're gonna get here is a super sophisticated spy thriller as Fury tries to stop these Skrulls.
Well, yeah, I imagine that's gonna be thrilling. You could really play with the shape-shifting Skrull thing, you know? They could be anyone at any time. Really create some tension in the scenes.
Oh yeah, that would have been good, dang it.
But you have some Skrulls impersonating people, right?
Yeah, but we just let the audience know who's a Skrull pretty much right away. Like Rhodey is a Skrull, we just tell them that through a mirror.
Well, that might be thrilling in its own way.
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I hope so.
Anyway, so what else happens in this thing?
Well, we're gonna reveal that Nick Fury's actually married to a Skrull.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you ever wanted to see Sam Jackson deeply make out with a green alien, this is the show for you, I guess.
That is on my bucket list. I'd also like to see him make out with a bucket.
Oh yeah?
Just Sam Jackson making out with anything, really. It's just fun to watch.
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson tonguing stuff is tight.
All right, anyway, so
Ooh.
Gravik gives himself extremist powers using this radioactive machine he has.
Okay.
And he wants to give himself a bunch of superpowers and become a super Skrull.
So he wants World War III and also superpowers and also, like, a house.
That's right, so he can walk around all green-like. And for that war thing, he tries to kill the US president and blame it on the Russians.
very sneaky.
Yeah, and during the attack, frickin' Talos dies trying to save the president.
Oh, extremely sad. I mean, I kind of remember him from Captain Marvel.
Yeah, he was in that, and you know, maybe a post-credit scene.
that's
There's
so
no way
terrible.
I'm checking.
Totally fair.
Anyway, so then
Totally
Rhodey the
fair.
Skrull advises the US president to drop a big old bomb on the Skrull hideout in Russia, which would start World War III.
Uh-oh.
And so Gravik tells Fury, hey, I'll call off the strike if you bring me all the superhero DNA you scraped off the endgame battlefield, you big DNA collecting weirdo.
So hey, why doesn't Nick Fury call the Avengers? That's kind of his move, isn't it?
kinda
Now we're
what we were
actually going to
thinking.
address that. Fury's going to be like, no, this is way too personal. I got to do this myself. And also, we can't rely on superheroes all the time.
He's gonna risk the end of the world because he feels like this is a personal situation?
That's right, it's personal. No superpowers.
So what does he do?
He sends Gaia to go get superpowers and fight the fight for him.
What?
So Gaia
Why?
shapeshifts into Nick Fury
Makes
and goes
no
to this
sense.
super radioactive hideout and pretends to be dying from radiation and whatnot.
Okay.
And so then when Gravik gives himself the powers, it also gives them to Gaia.
What if he had just shot Fury or not kept him inside the machine with him?
Well, it worked, so get all the way off my back about the plan, and then it's time for a final showdown between these two.
It's time for Nick Fury's personal fight.
That's right, and so
Yeah.
Gaia and Gravik start punching each other with a bunch of recognizable superpowers.
Like what?
Well, like Gaia flexes Drax's muscly arm with the tattoos.
Are his tattoos a part of his DNA?
Hey, shut up, and she has Ghost's powers, you know, Ghost.
Ghost couldn't really control those powers and also wasn't at the endgame battle.
Hey, shut up, and Mantis's
Yeah.
mind control powers to put Gravik to sleep.
How does she know how to use those powers?
Hey, shut up, and Ebony Maw's magic rings.
How are rings a part of someone's DNA?
Hey, shut up, hey, shut up.
Haven't we established that magic is something you learn? Hey, shut up.
Well, okay then. Okay, great. So punch, 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 power beam, punch, 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 backflip probably.
Very exciting. But hey, if they both have those extremist healing powers, it's going to be hard for one of them to win.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, Guy is gonna punch a big hole in his chest,
That makes
so that
no
does it.
sense.
He's dead
No.
now.
Why does that do it if he has healing powers?
Because the fight's over now. That worked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and while that's happening, there's gonna be a tense showdown between Fury and Rhodey and the President.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and Fury's gonna be trying to convince the President that this frickin' guy's a Skrull.
Wow, if only there was a way for them to identify the Skrulls.
Well, throughout the whole show, they're gonna be shooting Skrulls because they bleed purple, so that, shows it.
Why not do that now?
Because this way we can have a couple of minutes of manufactured tension.
Smart.
And so after those couple of minutes are over, Fury's gonna shoot Rhodey and reveal he's a Skrull.
Gross.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. Then the president's gonna go on TV and declare all off-world species as enemy combatants.
Oh, he is.
And people are
Yeah.
gonna go nuts. There's gonna be vigilantes running around shooting political leaders and stuff, trying to find the Skrulls. It's gonna be absolute chaos and paranoia.
That actually sounds like a more interesting Secret Invasion
That's what
show.
I
Yeah,
was
well, Nick
saying.
Fury has to leave Earth now, so we're not doing that.
He's leaving, but he arguably showed up and made the situation a whole lot worse.
Yeah, so now he's gotta go. He's gotta get out of there.
All right.
So what do you think?
I think it sounds like a pretty good show. And hey, I'm picturing some cool, like, AI-generated intro credits. That'll really be cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
everyone loved that.
Oh, you're starting to use
Everyone
AI
loved
for
that.
stuff, huh? Yeah, but you don't have anything to worry about. We're just gonna start using it for stuff like art and, ideas and acting and voice acting, background acting, script writing. Please don't.
No, I mean, AI is getting really good. What's the alternative?
Pay fair wages to human people for all the jobs you just mentioned?
You sound insane. We don't do that now.
I know.
Anyway,
That's
let's
good.
spend $200 million on this and reshoot a bunch of it and chop it up in the editing room and dump it on a streaming service. We can do no wrong, and this system has no flaws.
Ooh. What do you think?
How is that so accurate?
That was way too.
That's so accurate.
Why was the show not good? Why was the? I had so much hope for that show. My brain's broken on like a couple of things he mentioned.
Yeah, like honestly, I forgot about like the new Asgard. He could have just been a nice island somewhere.
They didn't even mention that. Like,
Yeah.
that would have been, I don't know, smart. Like they keep. There's so many logical fallacies with that show, and the issue is too much going on in the MCU. You got going on with Asgard. You got going on with space and with the multiverse. There's too many like plots going on. There's not a through line. Like, I guess the through line is King. I guess, but even that's not very, like, I was talking to Jonathan earlier today, and we were talking about, like, Shang-Chi. When was the last time we saw Shang-Chi? In what, 2019, 2020?
I think so.
And we've not seen him in anything else, so it's like, we've not seen him in three or 4 years, and I don't know what he's doing, or where that story was going. Because we've not really even addressed the 10 rings and what they're calling out to. It's like, there's so many storylines that they just kind of dropped.
Yeah.
I want a through line. I'm hoping Marvel does better. This show was just disappointing. And also, $200 million on this budget. There is no reason it should have been $200 million. I don't know. They must have put all the money in that final fight, but there's no reason that should have been that much money. None. But everyone, gotta let me know what you think. Did you like this reaction? Did you not? What did you think of Secret Invasion? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Check out the playlist for our reaction to the show. Kind of give us your thoughts on that. And yeah, we'll see you later.
Bye.